Okay, I wanted to give an update on my mom. A lot of people have been concerned, and we appreciate that. This week, she started off earlier in the week just being very off, an altered personality, babbling, not herself, very weak, hard to stand up, hard to get out of the chair. Um, you just know with dementia, there are quick changes, and something's off immediately. Now, normally, this is a UTI, urinary tract infection, because those typically will make her act totally different in a very short period of time. This was not that. She's on a preventative antibiotic for that, and her breathing was a little more labored. Her pulse ox was going up and down very low, and we were suspect of a respiratory tract infection. The doctors wanted us to, take her to the urgent care, whatever, and get her listened to. But we unfortunately weren't able to do that because getting her in the car on a good day is difficult. So we would have needed to call the paramedics to transport her to the ER, and we were trying to avoid the ER if we didn't need to. And so we have a friend that's a medical professional that was able to come over and listen to her and kind of suspect that indeed we probably had an upper respiratory infection going on. And so then we just needed to kind of obtain treatment. She was currently under palliative care. Palliative is the step right before hospice. So they come to see her every 9 months, or every 9 weeks, but they weren't able to come and see her to assess that she needed like an antibiotic. So what happened is they did elevate her to hospice care, which is typically the sign of the end of times for someone's life, but it doesn't have to be. It's more about comfort and care. And for us, getting elevated to hospice gives us a little better level of support. So they sent an RN out immediately to enroll her in hospice and assess, and they were able to phone in and get that prescription, a broad spectrum antibiotic. So we were able to get a broad spectrum antibiotic going. And they're going to visit her. A nurse will visit her every week and kind of assess things. They've already helped us switch up some meds for her anxiety and sort of agitation. And we're kind of on just the first day of that, but we're already noticing a big difference with demeanor and behavior. And so while we had a couple of days where she really was not herself and we really were worried, she does seem to have turned the corner and is back a little bit to herself where she can carry on a little bit of a conversation. Definitely on the new meds, a lot more mellow. I'll be posting another video with her in a little bit, but wanted to kind of update everybody onto her status. So she is doing better, and I appreciate everyone's concern. And we're, continuing to kind of share this journey as we go into this phase. A lot of people ask about palliative and hospice, so I'm going to take a little bit of time and do a separate video kind of explaining at least what I know about those two things to help those that may be headed in that direction or going down this journey themselves. So thank you again for the concern.